Tell me why it's important for you to be here tonight to support the UK LAP and LAS.
From total landlord insurance point of view, it's good to be supporting a body that's accrediting and making landlords better in the industry.
What role do you think LAS has to play in improving the private rented sector?
Again, by accrediting landlords and making them know the industry, know all the regulation and the laws, ultimately it's going to be better for the end user, the consumer, the tenant, that they're with a reputable landlord.
Why do you think this event is great for landlords and agents to attend?
From a personal point of view, it's more about networking and meeting other like-minded letting agents, landlords and other industry experts and enjoying the evening.
What do you feel the benefits of being an accredited landlord are in comparison to being a normal landlord?
Again, with the consumer now looking more in depth at who they're letting from, I think by being accredited, you are standing above the crowd, and then hopefully you'll be attracting a better type of tenant.
Tell me why it's important for you to be here tonight to support the UK LAP and LAS.
Do you know what? There was one thing that I read on the website and I thought this is the reason I want to be here. And it's a phrase that says that you're all about be the best that you can be. And do you know what? Whatever we do, but particularly when we have responsibility for putting a roof over people's heads as landlords, that's extraordinarily important to do the best that you possibly can for them. And I think that's the best reason ever I can give you.
That's great. What role do you think the LAS has to play in improving the private rented sector?
Well, I'm working on a group at the moment and we've identified 183 things that tenants and landlords need to know. There are 145 rules and regulations to let a property. Now, I don't know how anybody is supposed to keep up with those if, as most landlords do, you have just one property. But even as a full-time landlord, you need legal help, you need to understand what rules are coming up, let alone what rules are in, and you need to understand what the current rules are changing and when, and how that's going to be implemented. And without something like this scheme, I honestly believe now it is impossible for a landlord to keep up. You just need huge amounts of help, and that's what the scheme offers.
Tell me why it's important to you to be here tonight to support the UK LAP and LAS.
Well, as a landlord association, we just feel it important that accreditation and training and better level of knowledge is good for all landlords. So, we very much support it.
What role do you think LAS has to play in improving the private rented sector?
By bringing the level of knowledge up and therefore helping to weed out the bad landlords, because they've got no excuse, nowhere to hide.
Why do you think this event is great for landlords and agents to attend?
To get to be able to network together, to be recognised as being good landlords, because so often a landlord is automatically a bad landlord, which is wrong. There are bad ones out there, so it's nice to see that they are recognised.
Okay. Why do you feel the benefits of being an accredited landlord are in comparison to a normal landlord?
Again, to be recognised, so when somebody out there, you're accredited, you're not, therefore I'm going to go with you because you hopefully will know what you're doing. You've got a better idea of what you're doing.
That's great. You are up for no. What are you looking forward to the most with the event tonight?
Getting the chance for landlords to get together and network together and, and swap yarns. That's what it's all about.
You were part of the judging panel. How hard was it to judge the nominations this year?
It's always hard, but it is, when we have a joint meeting, we start discussing things, it makes it a little bit easier, but no, it's always difficult. There's a high level this year, so it's good.
What do you feel the benefits of being an accredited landlord are in comparison to a normal landlord?
Well, nowadays, for almost anything that you want to do, Like if you want to apply to have your homes transferred into houses multiple occupation, like HMOs, you have to have accreditation. And most other organizations, like students' bodies, Middlesex University, London University, UCL, Imperial College, they all insist that if you want to be a landlord offering properties to students, then you must have the accreditation. So the accreditation is extremely important. And that's why once you get the accreditation through yourselves, and then we are, if you like, grown-up landlords as opposed to be novice landlords. Thank you. Yeah.
You are up for an award today. What does it mean to you to be recognized for your work?
Well, we have applied for the award of the best green landlord in the country, and we have previously won this award on 2 occasions. And in keeping with our shall I say, need to win it again, as it were, we have improved our facilities much more. And if we win this award, then we'll be recognized much more as the best green landlord in the country. And as an example, we have now started installing solar panels on all our properties, which means it's very green, it's solar energy, and our electricity bill will get much lower.
Why do you think this event is great for landlords and agents to attend?
Because we're all involved. I said earlier, really, the sector has 3 parties to it. There's landlords, agents and tenants. And we can help and support everyone working with in the sector. And when you're doing an awards evening, we shouldn't forget the role of agents. We're concerned about the role of landlords, being an association for landlords. But we do see an important role for agents in the sector in general.
What do you feel the benefits of being an accredited landlord are in comparison to a normal landlord?
We urge our landlords to be accredited because it's a sign of professionalism. It's an indication that they do take their role seriously and they are genuinely interested in learning more and understanding what their responsibilities are. I think joining an association is the first step towards that. Doing a good training course is a second step, and when you combine the 2, then you've got a really good, solid, professional landlord.
You sponsored the Best Landlord Services Local Authority 2016. Why was this award a key award for you to sponsor?
It's important to us because we recognise that there's a shared responsibility for improving the landlord sector, and that responsibility rests with associations of landlords, and it rests with associations for agents, and absolutely rests with authorities as well, local authorities. So the chance to recognise what local authorities have done well is very important to us.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2016 UKLAP, your investment and the Law Conference and Awards ceremony. Without further ado, I would like to call to the stage the UKLAP LLAS Chair, Dave Prinsep.
We're here to acknowledge and celebrate the good practice and hard work of all of the nominees in the private rented sector, but also to recognise that all of those in the private rented sector who have provided good service, followed good practice and an excellent service for all of those who they provide services for.
I'd now like to call on keynote speaker number 2. That's a partner of Anthony Gold Solicitors and specialist in landlord and tenant law, David Smith.
One of the things that I didn't expect when I took over the role of Policy Director of the Residential Landlords Association the summer last year was to be quite so very busy. I actually thought, summer, not much happening in Parliament, new Conservative government. Why would there be much to do? One of the things that we never expected was that a new Conservative government would be quite so interested in regulating the sector and regulating it so very heavily.
Please pray silence for Specialist Tax Partner from Francis Clark, Chartered Accountants. Gordon Fox.
You could be forgiven for believing that we live in a pay-what-you-want tax economy. We've had sweetheart deals with various high street organisations, but unfortunately we don't. And you need to have no fear, because I'm here. Incidentally, if we do have any undercover Panorama journalists here, I think this is my best side.
UK's leading property expert, as seen on BBC, ITV, Radio 4 and Radio 5, Kate Faulkner.
I get up every morning utterly confused about the private rented sector, because I don't think in the history of housing there has ever been so many confusing and mixed messages sent to us on a daily basis. So currently, apparently, you have to comply with 145 rules and regulations just to let a property to a tenant. That's an awful lot of rules and regulations. But what we're going to do as a government is we're going to make sure that to help you do that, you now have to pay 3% extra stamp duty. That's hard work. You've got to work harder and you're going to earn less for it. There is talk of limiting rent rises. Well, most landlords, in my experience, don't increase the rents to their existing tenants anyway. And usually the inflation is flat. So that's a little bit of an anomaly. But also, they want you to limit rent increases, but now they're going to make sure that actually, in some cases, as we heard earlier, you can't earn any money at all from property, which does seem to be a little confusing. Over and above that, certainly if you're a council, how hard is it to house people these days? Because on the one hand, you've got more people that you need to house, but on the other hand, you've got to provide rent and you've got to provide to those in need, and you've got to do it for those people and make it affordable, whatever that might be. But what we're going to do is we're going to cap housing benefit, so we're going to make that more difficult for you, and then we're going to ask you to sell off the council houses that we've got already. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say, do you know what, councils, we'd like you to increase the amount of enforcement. Well, that's lovely. But if you're a trading officer or you're trying to do the enforcement, that's extraordinarily difficult when you're having your budgets cut on a daily basis. And this comes back to exactly what David was saying earlier, is there is no housing strategy. I run a site called Property Checklist, and I like a checklist. But if I was George Osborne and I was in charge of a lot of this stuff, what I wouldn't do is have a checklist of all of the problems and just try and put ticks and crosses against them, because I'm not sure that's the best way to run a housing strategy.
Our first award of the night is the highest number of accredited landlords between January 2015 to January 2016. Again, lots of nominations for this. The winner, George Knight and Mariana, London Borough of Lambeth. Best Landlord Services, Local Authority, 2016. Now, ladies and gents, there was several nominations for this one. But however, before we announce the winner, I would like to kindly call on the presenter of this award, and that's Andrew Goodacre, CEO, Chief Executive Officer of Residential Landlords Association and gold sponsor this evening. And the winner is Ian Tagg and Michael Dufemia, London Borough of Islington, who are frustrated with infiltrated and hidden fees when trying to rent. Islington Lettings recently supported the government's assistance of Syrian refugees.
Thank you very much for this award. I will be picking this up for Michael, who is a member of my team, and he just carries our section, department, ethos forward every single day. And if it wasn't with Michael and the rest of my team, I wouldn't be standing here tonight. So thank you very much again for Michael.
Best CPD Performance of the Year 2016. winner is Sheila Lorraine Maloney. However, Sheila cannot be with us this evening. Please, Best Service Provider in PRS 2016. And the winner is Richard Takani, London Property Licensing. Partial and expert advice on property licensing and the regulation of private and rented houses.
Thank you very much, everybody, and very unexpected to get an award at this stage in the business, been running just for less than 12 months. But building on what Kate Faulkner said earlier on, the business is all about providing information for London landlords and letting agents, help you understand the law and what you need to do in the London market. So thank you very much, and a big thanks to everyone on table 17.
To our next category. Again, lots of nominees for this particular one, but again, there had to be a winner for the Best Small Landlord 2016. And the winner is Gertie Owen, Platinum Property Partners. Gertie is also a franchise partner with Platinum Property Partners and has achieved number 7 place for income out of 257 partners.
Thank you so much for this award, but this is for all us great landlords out there. We get so much bad press, and there's so many brilliant landlords out there, so this is for all of you guys. Thank you.
The Best Portfolio Landlord 2016, sponsored by Total Landlord. Caroline Marston, Marston Properties Limited. And the family's values are reinforced by company activities, striving to provide good quality.
Well, thank you. I'm actually genuinely really shocked and surprised, and thank you very much for whoever did vote for us. I'm sure there was some stiff competition, and it's really lovely to hear so many advocates for an industry that does get a real bashing most of the time. So thank you very much.
Best Letting Agent 2016, Shirley Grogan White, Mustard & Co. Born out of a need to provide an income as well as enable Shirley to look after her son.
I'd like to say thank you to the landlords who nominated me and also for the tenants that have supported me. The business has gone from strength to strength, and it just shows that you don't have to be the biggest to be the best. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our next category being Best Landlord for Student Housing 2016. Mr. Balbir Singh Mali. Let's have some applause, please, for our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mali has been in the property industry for over 23 years. Best Green Landlord. And the winner is Azad Ayub of Azad Ayub Limited. Come on. Tenancy base. Their core business values are to provide economical rented properties prepared to high, habitable standards for our tenants.
First of all, for this very nice birthday present, and also for giving me this award. To say that I was surprised would be an understatement. I'm very, very surprised. And just to say that in order to win this award, my team had to work very hard. They're all on table number 3, so a round of applause for them. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
The next award being the Best Green Agent 2016. And the winner is Dale Badejo, Top Move Estate Agents. Come on. Response for tenants, assisting tenants and landlords in choosing investing in properties with improved energy efficiency.
I'd like to say a big thank you to the Georges. I'd like to say a big thank you to the woman who's probably made this happen. It's not really by my own means. She likes to stay in the background. She's here tonight. And I think if I could, yes. If I could please call her out, she's my wife.
Overall Best Landlord 2016, sponsored by Mustard & Co. And the winner is Nick Redman of Rubicon Property. They have been investing for over 20 years and have built up a wealth of experience in the private rented sector.
Thank you to the UK LAP. Thank you to my father, who I've been working with over the last 10 years and frankly who's made most of this possible. Frankly, also thank you to Kate for shining a light on our industry, and a positive light, and I think it's a long time overdue, so thank you very much indeed.
The Empowering Tenants Award 2016. The winners were Meadway Council, Tenants Accreditation Scheme, Lenker Trust. Making a Difference in PRS Award 2016, sponsored by the Place Group. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our worthy winner, Akil Alidina and Caledon Property Services. They are a property management company that buy, develop and manage properties on behalf of landlords across London and the UK.
Because I'm not one for public speaking. Firstly, I want to say thank you to the UKLAP. Thanks for everyone that's voted for us. Special thanks to the team, which are really like my family. And again, without them, I wouldn't be here tonight. Making a difference for me is, it's very symbolic because it's it's our logo. So it would be embarrassing if we didn't win it in a way. We've housed thousands of tenants over the last 10 years. So many examples of things that we've done. My sister Laura, for example, she's housed so many people that have been in need and really housed people that most people wouldn't want to house. We had an example of a man called Tent Man that was in a recent article in The Guardian, who was living in a tent for 6 months. No one wanted to house him. She went down, picked him up from the park, and we gave him an accommodation, which is amazing. And there's thousands of examples of people, ex-armed forces, women who suffer domestic violence, who basically no one wants to house. So I feel really proud to do that. We're also in the fortunate position that we're back now to build 5,000 units, which we've got a master plan to build over the next 5 years. And I hope that we can continue to build quality accommodation and really give accommodation for people that really, really need it. That's my ambition, my goal, and I'm really, really proud of what I do and proud of the team. So thank you very much once again.
It's for the Outstanding Contribution Award. Now, I've kindly been asked by the organiser this evening to actually present this award myself. The winner cannot be with us this evening. Nevertheless, the winner this evening was Mr. Martin Connolly. What is your name and which award did you win?
I'm Shirley Grogan White of Mustard & Co, and I won Best Letting Agent of the Year.
Oh, well done. A fantastic achievement, really. Can you give me a brief outline of the nature of your business?
Yes, I'm a letting agent in Lincoln, in Lincolnshire. I have expanded my business over the last 2 years, and I'm now one of the only letting agents that offers high-end, bespoke HMO accommodation.
Were you surprised that you actually won?
Absolutely, yes. It's a fledgling business. I've only been going 2 years, so quite a shock.
I mean, tell me what it means to you to actually win the award.
It just shows that hard work, perseverance, determination, and all those days that you don't want to get out of bed and go and face anybody just pays off.
Well, I mean, that's very, very credible, and a very, very happy award winner here. How has this accreditation helped you in understanding the law and running your business?
We have lots of new accreditation processes coming into the forefront in Lincoln now. We work with Dash Accreditation Scheme, Lincoln City Council. They've just brought in an Article 4 direction, so there's going to be lots of licensing, and so being part of UK LAP stands us at the front of all those agents up there, really.
What do you think about people, organisations should enter these awards?
I was actually nominated. I don't think I would have actually had the bottle to nominate myself or put myself on the front line, really. I'm quite shy, and so I mean, I'm very, very grateful for the people that nominated me because, it's turned out to be a success. But, I think you've got to be brave.
We have Azad Ayub here with us. Basically, which award did you win this evening, Mr. Ayub?
We were the best green landlord.
Can you give me a brief outline of the nature of your business, please?
Well, we are a landlord. We buy properties, we renovate them, and then we rent them out to all kinds of people, students, professionals, and others. And the strength of our business is that our properties are very friendly, user-friendly, and very popular because we have some green policies in place, which includes solar panels on properties, other measures, and for that reason we have been winning this award for the third time in a row.
Were you surprised that you actually won?
I was very surprised, but having won it on 2 previous occasions, we were sort of expecting it to. Yeah.
No, well, it's a fantastic achievement, to be honest with you. What does it mean to you now you've actually won this award?
Well, it means a lot to us because now we can let everybody know that we are not only just in the business of renting properties, but we are also in the business of making this planet green or keeping it green. And we have got some very strong green policies in place, which, as I said earlier, includes putting solar panels on all our property.
I mean, it's some interesting answers there, which makes the gentleman here very credible to have won the award this evening. I mean, how has this accreditation helped you in understanding the law and running your business?
Well, the accreditation course itself is a very interesting, important course. You spend a whole day learning about this. But we have been in this business for about 35 years now. So for that reason, we generally know what there is to know on this. But this award or this accreditation process helps us to keep up to date with what is happening and keep up to date with all the new legislation that's coming around.
Okay, we have Dayo Badejo here with me. Okay, which award did you win this evening, sir?
We won the Green Agents Award 2016.
Yeah, that's really, really good, and congratulations to you. Can you give me a brief outline of the nature of your business, please?
What we do on a day-to-day basis, typically we manage a lot of properties on behalf of our landlords, on behalf of the local agents as well. Some of our landlords are locally based. A lot of our landlords are actually internationally based as well. Apart from managing the property, one thing that has allowed us to win this award today is that we provide a lot of services, advice on how landlords can improve their property, things that they can do to their property that will help enhance the environment, and that's what we do simply.
Were you actually surprised that you won?
I am extremely surprised that I won. I know we've put in a lot of work. I know a lot of people have equally put in a lot of work, but I believe we've actually gone the extra length, and the judges, they believe in us. They believe our staff has gone the extra length to bring us this far. So yes, I am surprised, but I am truly grateful that we won.
Tell me what it means to you to have won the award.
It means a lot to me. It means a lot to my team as well. It just means we've got to go back out there and do what we've been doing on a daily basis, do what we enjoy, and this is to provide happy tenants, provide happy landlords, and just be positive about the whole business.
Well, absolutely. I mean, some fair comments there, and the man speaking from his heart, totally knowing exactly what he knows, really. How has this accreditation helped you in understanding the law and running your business?
The accreditation is very, very important in the sense that it reminds every person out there who is a landlord of the simple and the most important thing that they need to be doing in order to help the environment, in order to have a happy tenant, so to say, in order to enhance the environment as a whole. And again, it's simply just to provide good and quality customer service.
Nick Redmond, congratulations to you on the award this evening, on being a very, very worthy winner. Which award did you actually win?
Best Overall Landlord in 2016.
A very, very worthy winner. So can you kindly give me a brief outline of the nature of your business, please?
Yes, certainly. We're a landlord that manages and operates properties across London. We specialise in shared and self-contained accommodation, housing both private and local authority tenants.
No, absolutely. Were you surprised that you actually won?
Yes, I think we were. We thought we might be in with a chance, but obviously nothing's guaranteed, and it's been a wonderful recognition.
Well, that's exactly it. It's recognition on a lot of hard work that's come to fruition, and you've picked up a fantastic achievement, really. Yes. So tell me what it means to you to actually win the award, though. Does it mean a lot to you?
It means a huge amount. It's the culmination of many, many years of work. It's the recognition for those years, and also it's a huge encouragement for the team for the future and what's coming over the next few years.
How has this accreditation helped you in understanding the law and running your business?
I think the accreditation is essential. It's so important particularly in property, the law changing so frequently. You need to be able to protect yourself and you need to be able to protect your tenants. And being accredited means you can do that. And also it's allowed us to work with local authorities, which has opened up a whole new gamut to our business. Without being able to work with local authorities, we wouldn't be where we are today, and we can't do that without being accredited.
Well, absolutely, it's a fantastic accreditation and entitles gentlemen here to move further forward, really. Why do you think other people, organisations should enter these awards, really?
Well, I think it gives you a chance to really think about what you've done over the past 12 months. And I think it gives you a chance to take stock, think about what you've done well, what perhaps you need to improve upon for the next year. And it gives you a chance to put it all down on a couple of pages and to see whether you're hitting the right standards and whether you're going in the right direction.
Oh, absolutely. That's actually a fair answer there. What have you most enjoyed about the event this evening?
Oh, it's been a great evening. We've really enjoyed it. It's been wonderfully organised, great comparing, wonderful building. And I think everyone's been in a really good frame of mind and been here to enjoy themselves. And it's just been a really enjoyable evening.
We have a very worthy winner here today, Mrs. Gertie Owen. Fantastic. Can I kindly ask you which award you won, please?
I won the Small Portfolio Landlord of the Year.
Very, very worthy award. Can you kind of give me a brief description of the nature of your business, please?
I run professional HMOs for young professionals between the age of 22 and 37 in South East London.
Okay, that's very nice. Were you surprised that you actually won?
Yes, I was over the moon. I was very blessed and delighted because this is the first time I've been to this event, so I was over the moon to have actually won.
Well, there was in your category, we had lots of nominees and the judges to deliberate to winner. So after everything that was said and done, you actually won the award. So well done to you, really. Tell me what it means to you to have won this award.
Oh, it's just brilliant because it makes me feel worthwhile putting all the hard work I do to try and promote good landlords in the UK because we get such bad press, and there's loads of brilliant landlords out there, but it's great when we get acknowledged for the hard work we do.
Oh, that's fine. How has this accreditation helped you in understanding the law and running your business?
Well, before I even bought my first property, I was accredited. I felt it was really important to be professional from day one, and I think tenants like to see that you're part of accreditation, I'm part of the NLA, and I think all these things make tenants more comfortable renting from you, so I think it's really important to do it.
Okay, what is your name and which award did you win?
Okay, hi, my name's Ian Tagg from Islington Council, and I won the Best Local Authority Landlord.
That's fantastic and a great award to win, actually, so well done to you, sir. Can you give me a brief outline and the nature of your business, please?
We basically manage, rent, let, procure private property for an affordable rent within Islington.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, actually, a fair description there. So can you tell me, were you surprised to actually win this evening?
Yeah, I was, quite frankly, as they say, over the moon. Yeah, very good. And like I said in my little speech, it's all to do with a guy called Michael that's in my team and everybody else, that if it wasn't for the team, we would not be where we are today winning this award.
No, well, that's absolutely fantastic. Tell me what it means to you to have actually won the award, though.
Well, it just means that, again, it shows that we're going in the right direction and we're doing things in the correct manner as it is in this very hard economic times for private housing.
Well, absolutely right. So, I mean, the more accreditation, really, the better. So it gives people more confidence, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Islington's been banging the drum for accreditation for many years. And again, award ceremonies like this just sort of typifies the type of work that local authorities are doing to sort of enhance the accreditation and the knowledge that local government and or private landlords needs to gain to run a better service.
Well, that's right. So really, it will help you understand the law and running the business better then, really, won't it?
Oh yeah, we understand the law, but again, our job is also to educate on the law and to get landlords that are maybe not that clued up, like with Lass, involved with the process to get them on board so they can also provide the better service for all the tenants we have to deal with.
Well, that's absolutely right. I mean, why do you think other people and organisations should enter the awards?
Well, because it shows them that this is the way forward, that join a band of people that actually are involved, that wish to grow their knowledge, experience, and kudos for the private sector.
Can you tell us, please, your name and what awards was it for, please, sir?
My name is Ramesh Mathia and the company's Central Housing Group, and we were finalists in Best Services Provider and also Best Letting Agent of the Year.
Yeah, I've been very, very interesting actually. Obviously a lot of work was put into this for you to actually become finalists. What would it have meant to you to have actually won the awards?
Well, to have won would have actually meant so much more, because we could have really pushed ourselves out there in the private rented sector. We luckily successfully won 2 years ago Green Agent of the Year at the same award ceremony here in London. So, and from that, it really boosted our business in terms of publicity, attraction to landlords, the fact that we're trying to help our landlords, our tenants, and local authorities that we work with.
That's very interesting actually what the gentleman's saying. Why do you think other people and organisations should actually enter the awards?
Well, at the end of the day, it's about showing what you're doing as a business and how you can add value as a service to other people in the industry, and also to promote yourself out there for landlords and to improve your own business.
Oh, that's absolutely right. What do you enjoy most about the event this evening?
Well, I was particularly impressed with Kate Faulkner's speech. It was very interesting, and I think a great support of the private rented sector, especially the London market as well, which I think landlords do get a lot of bad press, and so tonight they sort of went some way to sort of redressing that.
Well, absolutely though. So the gentlemen, enjoy the evening, and thank you very much, sir. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Can you please give us your name and tell us what award you was a finalist for?
Yeah, I'm Deva Jagannathan. I was the finalist for properties under 20 properties.
Yeah, what would it have meant to you to have won the award this evening?
We provide quality homes, HMOs and multi-lets in Kent and Reading. So that's what made us different to the normal landlords. And
yeah, I mean, we'll have done a lot for your accreditation-wise, if you will have won the award.
Yes. I mean, we done the accreditation 4 years ago, and since I did the accreditation, I made myself to deliver more standards, which has brought me to this stage today.
Yeah, and what have you enjoyed most about this evening?
The networking and the way the event is organized by the organizers. That's awesome, and everything is great.
Lovely, thank you very much indeed, sir. Please tell us your name and which award you won, please.
So we won Making a Difference in Housing. My name's Mario Caroso. I'm the Group CEO for Carradon Property.
My name's Akil from Carradon Property.
That's fantastic, thank you very much, guys. Can you give me a brief description of the nature of your business, please?
So we provide housing across our 30-odd boroughs, specifically for people that are vulnerable, people that just can't get on the ladder, homeless individuals and various individuals that really find it difficult to get on the ladder.
I mean, similar to exactly what Mario's saying, we buy, build, develop and manage property all over London. We take great pride in what we do, in the quality of properties we develop, in the services that we offer to our tenants and stakeholders. So, we work hard day in, day out.
I mean, it's fantastic really, guys, here showing so much passion and great pride in what they actually do, and that is lovely to see in the developing world really. So, were you actually surprised to have won?
Yeah, we were surprised, and it's a great feeling. It's an amazing event tonight. We need to continue to support these type of events because we get the chance to get an acknowledgement to what we actually do, and otherwise no one would know the people that we house and so on. So this is an amazing opportunity.
I think, we started as a small family business, and we're not ashamed to say, we are a family business. We're not a huge corporate or conglomerate. We take great pride in who we are, but now with all the awards we've won, we're a force to be reckoned with now, and we're trying to do good things, so hopefully we can...
No, that's understandable really. I mean, how does accreditation help you really? How's it going to help you understanding the law and your business?
Again, I think a lot of the boroughs that we work with and the organisations that we work with, they get to see what we do from the outside really, so we'll help expose a little bit of the profile of the company.
I think education is always fundamental in knowing what your obligations are, compliance and so on. Just to be a responsible landlord so you can offer a good service, and that's what we want.
Well, my name's Binta Dosanjh, and I was up for the award of the Best Landlord of the Year, and also for the shortlist for the 20 plus properties, the Best Landlord, yeah.
I mean, what would it have meant to you if you would have won one of the awards?
Hey, I won it 2 years ago in 2012, so seeing somebody else win the award was actually very inspirational because there were so many wonderful contenders. So for me, it's just seeing that people are just making a difference in this world. So to tenants, so it was an amazing evening.
I mean, it's really good because it gives, it gives landlords and others the accreditation they deserved. What do you think about the accreditation side of things?
Well, accreditation is very important. I'm a lawyer and it's important to have accreditation. I do CPD points all the time, 16 hours every year. And it's important for landlords all over the country to be able to do that. For me, I have a female property network, and to empower women to be the best landladies in the country that they can be. So it's important.
Yeah, no, that's really good. I mean, what have you most enjoyed about the evening tonight?
What did I enjoy the most in the evening was networking with like-minded people, connections, and also hearing the speakers on what's happening, the updates, what's happening in the journeys, and how can we prepare ourselves for the next level.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the speakers, they really shared a lot of knowledge with everybody, and it's taken into account here. So I'd just like to say thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed your evening. Thank you very much.